that, again, it's basically like what we've been doing. So what we've been doing before is I tell you two lines are parallel, and then that means like your alternate exterior are equal. Or if I tell you they're parallel, that means your alternate interior equal. Or your corresponding. Or it means your same side interior is supplementary. Okay? So that's what we did kind of Monday, Tuesday. Today what we're going to do is if two angles are equal, so if I know two angles are equal, like my alternate exterior, then I can say that I have parallel lines. So before we started with parallel lines and we found angles, now if our angles are equal, that means we have parallel lines. So it's kind of like a backwards. The backwards word, I guess you can kind of think about, is converse. It kind of means like you flip something. So instead of saying that we have parallel lines first, we say we have angles first, and that proves parallel lines. Okay? Kind of, sort of. Mm-hmm. We still have our corresponding alternate interior, alternate exterior, consecutive, or let's write same side. So no new angle measures. We just got a flip-flop. So if you read the corresponding, it says if two lines are cut by a transversal so that the corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. All that means is if I have corresponding angles, like let's say 1 and 5, if angle 1 is congruent to angle 5, congruent means what? Same, equal. So if those angles are congruent, then I can say line L is parallel to M. Remember, this thing means parallel. This does not just have to be 1 and 5. You could also say 4 and 8, 2 and 6, 3 and 7. That's just an example. So if you have a pair of congruent corresponding angles, then your lines have to be parallel. Okay. Name me a pair of alternate interior angles on this pretty picture. 3 and 5. So we can say if angle 3 is congruent to angle 5, alternate interior congruent, right? Then again, our two lines are parallel. L is parallel to M. Name a pair of alternate exterior. 1 and 7. Are alternate exterior congruent or supplementary? Congruent, good. So if angle 1 is congruent to angle 7, then what do you think I can say? Yeah, L is parallel to M. My same side or consecutive interior, name a pair. 3 and 6. 3 and 6, good. What do I know about them? Are they equal or supplementary? Supplementary. This one looks a little bit different then because they're not equal. We're going to say if, and then the technical term is the measure. That's what M stands for. The measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 6 equals how much? 180. And then the back part's the same. Then L is parallel to M. Think we can do this?
No.
Hold. You guys are just tired.
Just very tired.
Very tired. Questions here? What's your question?
I was just saying that.
Oh, it's Alright, on your bottom part, we are going to tell which lines are parallel. This is kind of like when we identified our transversal. It's the lines that are related to our angles. So if I have angle 2, and angle 4. A is our transversal, the line that has both of them. So which two lines have to be parallel then?
B and C.
C and D. C and D have to be parallel. So we're going to go C, parallel, D.
B.
And then what kind of angles are 2 and 4?
Corresponding.
Good. So then we're going to write corresponding angles. So the line that has both of our angles has to be the transversal. So then basically what you're doing is the other lines that touch it have to be parallel. Okay? So I have 5 and 10. The line that has both of them is C. So which ones have to be parallel? A and B. Good. The other two that touch them. So A, parallel, B. And what kind of angles are they? Alternate interior. Good. Alt, int, angles. If 6 and 10 make 180, they both touch C. What two lines have to be parallel?
A and B.
A and B. A, parallel, B. What kind of angles are they? Consecutive interior. I'm gonna write SS, int. Same side, interior. The exact same thing as consecutive. If 1 and 14, they share C, which two lines have to be parallel?
A and B.
A and B. A parallel B. How are they related?
Alternate exterior.
Good. Alt. X. Angles. If 14 plus 15 is 180, what two lines have to be parallel?
C and D.
C and D, good. B is their transversal, so C and D have to be parallel. What kind of angles are they?
Same side interior.
Same side interior. Assess it. No, if it's a USS something, right?
Where was that?
11 and 16. Good. They are, what were you going to say?
Why are they none? I thought they were corresponding.
Corresponding have to be on the same side of the transversal. These are none of our ones we talked about this chapter. What kind of angles are they? Vertical. Vertical lines don't tell me anything is parallel. Okay? So can I say anything's parallel? No or none. And we don't have a reason. Or if you want a reason, say they're vertical. Not one of our fancy angles. Next question. 4 and 15. Which lines are parallel?
A and B.
A and B. Why?
Because C and because B has both of the angles.
Yep, these are transversal, so A and B has to be parallel. What kind of angles are they?
Alternate exterior.
Alt X. Good. Ten and 12, if they are congruent, which ones are parallel?
C and D.
C and D, good. B contains them. Oh boy, how did that happen? B contains them, so C, D, and C have to be parallel because they're what kind of angles?
Corresponding.
Corresponding. Yeah, that's not. They're corresponding. Dude, it was working totally fine. What the heck? If 9 and 13 add up to be 180, can I say any lines are parallel? Is it a special thing?
Yes.
It's a linear pair. Linear pair doesn't tell me anything's parallel. It just tells me that they add up to 180. So this is true. It's true that they add up to 180. It just doesn't tell me anything about parallel lines. Oh, now it works. What the heck? So no lines are necessarily parallel, although it is true they add up to 180. 2 and 7. If they are the same, which lines are parallel?
C.
C and D, good. A touches them, so C and D. And that's why again. C and D have to be parallel because they are what type?
Alternate
Interior.
Alternate interior. I just said, what the heck? 6 and 11. None. Good. 6 is with A and C, 11 is with B and D. So I don't know, nada. Okay. Questions there? How do we feel about this stuff? We feel good? Kind of? Yeah? Okay, go ahead and cross off the other side of your notes. And then go to your sheet that has proving lines parallel with algebra. Okay, these kind of go hand in hand with the other ones. Same thing, I need to find x so that these are equal. If they're equal, then I can say A and B are parallel. Okay, so pretty much the same thing we did yesterday, except for we're just proving that lines are parallel when we solve for x. So, that being said, how are number 1 related? What kind of angles are they?
Alternate interior.
Should they be equal or out of 180? Equal, so what should I do with the things? Set them equal. 10x minus 23 equals 137. Add my 23 over, and I get 160, which makes x how much?
16.
16. What I want us to do is plug back in here. 10 times 16 is
160.
160 minus 23. Do I get 137?
Yes.
Yes. So if I get 137, they are equal. So my lines are parallel, and you said that we used our converse alternate interior angles. Okay. And number 2, how are my angles related?
Consecutive. Corresponding.
One's on the inside, one's on the outside. If they're both inside, then they're consecutive. They're corresponding, should corresponding be equal or 180? Equals, so 74 equals 9x plus 11. Subtract 311 to get 63. And x is how much?
7.
7. We gotta plug it in to make sure we are right. 9 times 7 is 60 plus 11 is
74.
74 were okay, and you said that these were corresponding. Do you think we're okay with these? Okay. Where's my stop thing?